Hi there everyone, it's Lynnea, and I am so excited to announce to the world that I have joined the LDRS Creative design team. They asked me to join, and of course I said yes because their products are so cute. So this is my first video for them, and I hope you really love this project as much as I do. So I'm starting out here with a couple of products. I'm using the Ice Cream Party stamp set, and I'm going to be using their Raven Hybrid ink to do my stamping. This is my first time working with their inks, and I love them because since they're the hybrid inks, you can use alcohol markers or watercolors with them. And you're gonna see me here. This is my first time opening this stamp package, opening this ink, and look at how perfectly that ink stamped the first time. I didn't even need to use my Misty if I didn't want to. It worked out so well. So I'm going to be creating a stacked ice cream cone, and I'm going to be doing 4 scoops of ice cream. Looking back now, I definitely probably could have fit a 5th, but I only went with the 4. So I used some masking paper and I stamped my first cone. I'm starting at the top with the ice cream scoops because I wanted the scoops to overlap each other. So I'm working from the top to the bottom, and I stamped on a piece of masking paper and cut it out. And now as I go, I'm just moving this up in my stamping platform here 3/4 of an inch every time. That seemed to be the perfect amount for me. And then as I get to the 4th scoop on the bottom, I'm keeping that mask in place, and I'm going to use the Raven Hybrid ink again to stamp the ice cream cone. And now when I remove that piece of masking paper, you're going to see, ta-da, here is this gorgeous 4 layered scoops of ice cream. There are so many little accompaniments in this stamp set, and I thought I would use this with the iced tea ink that I would use. It's supposed to be hot fudge, I think, but I kind of, with the ink, it kind of almost looks like caramel. And I went with it. I thought it was super cute. You could add a cherry on top. There's little berries. There's strawberries. A lot of stuff in the stamp set that you can use to decorate your ice cream cones. So I used that stamp to have either the fudge or the caramel on the top. And now I'm coloring with some alcohol markers. And I have the top scoop as vanilla, coloring the next one as strawberry. And then I believe I did another vanilla. Yes, I did. And then the bottom one is chocolate. So it's kind of like a Neapolitan ice cream cone, but with twice the amount of vanilla. And that's my favorite flavor. So that's why I went with it that way. And I'm just coloring in really simple coloring, a dark, a medium, a light for each of my color blends. And that's it. Super simple. Super easy coloring, and I'm just kind of adding some shading underneath the scoops, and then I'll do the same thing when I color in the cone. I stamped off camera a second cone with just a single scoop of ice cream, and I did mask that off as well so I could have it all together. That is going to be for the inside of my card. I rarely decorate the insides of my card, but I thought these sentiments just went together so well. So I'm going to line them up in my stamping platform and stamp them with a watermark ink pad and gold heat emboss. So it says, what's the scoop? And then on the inside it'll say, or here's the scoop rather, and then on the inside it'll say, you are so cool. I just thought they went so well together that I had to do one for the outside and one for the inside. I'm taking the little sprinkles stamp and again using my watermark ink pad, and I'm going to add some gold embossed sprinkles to my cone. So to make the background for my card, I'm using the waffle cone stencil from LDRS Creative, as well as 2 colors of inks. I'm using the iced tea ink right now, and you can see here that I'm keeping the background kind of splotchy. I didn't want a smooth blend because I wanted this to have some texture. So I'm using the iced tea ink, and now I'm using the pink tutu. For me, there's nothing more spring and summer than like a pink and brown combination. I don't know why. It just appeals to me when I think of ice cream and the ice cream parlor theme. So when you peel this off here, I didn't go all the way to the edge. I just kind of wanted this to be a highlight. And since I'm putting an ice cream cone on the inside, I thought that I would do the same kind of inking on the inside. So going in with the iced tea ink, and also the pink tutu ink. And when I peel this off, I'm just going to have just the lower right hand corner inked up with that stencil. To add just a little bit more interest, I'm using the Coffee Bean Hybrid ink pad, which is a darker brown, and I'm using the heart stamp from that stamp set that I used earlier, and I'm just going to scatter around a few hearts. I didn't do too many, just a couple here and there to accent that stenciled background. I also smushed down that Coffee Bean ink pad onto my work surface and added a bit of water, picked it up with a paintbrush, and added some water splatters to my background. I think that those spatters just pull everything together and give the background some awesome texture. I'm adding some clear shimmer to my background, and originally I'm showing you my card here because I thought this was going to be it. But as I was taking pictures of my card, I didn't think it was balanced enough. That right-hand side just wasn't doing it for me. So I grabbed my If Friends Were Flowers stamps and dies, and I stamped out that friend with the iced tea ink. I cut it out, and now I'm grabbing a coordinating sentiment, and I'm just going to stamp that onto a piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to use that pink tutu ink again. So using the same inks that I used in my background really brings everything together. I'm just going to stamp that onto a piece of cardstock. I'll trim it out into a banner. And then I added little bits of foam tape to the back of the friend cut out, as well as to the back of my sentiment strip. And this is how I'm going to end my card. I thought that having that little bit of interest coming out to the right-hand side balanced everything out and made it look just perfect. So I hope you guys really loved this first project for the LDRS Creative team, and I thank you so much for watching this video. Head over to my blog or to the LDRS Creative blog to see still photos. Thank you again. Catch you next time. Bye.